Hi, folks. Some friends and I were talking on another website. Case of a young girl atheist who refused to pray, and they punished her in ways from the high school she was in, or whatever, for not praying and things like that. It got quite heated, anyway. I mean, they were one of one of the guys even went off and started chanting some satanic verses or whatever. And on that subject of, it's because I choose this terrible name, if you're wondering, well, he must be a Satanist. And actually, I'm not a Satanist. I did have an opportunity to become a Satanist. I actually met uh, Carla LaVey, Anton LaVey's daughter, backstage in the hotel with the Alice Cooper band. I think it was 1973, whatever it was, their Love It to Death end tour. And it was on Halloween night, in fact. Some great people, Cockettes or whatever, that came in there. And in fact, I thought Carla was a transvestite because, not that she wasn't pretty or looked like a man, but she looked so poised that, like some transvestites really are, they're elegant, some of them. But anyway, Carla looked, because maybe it was the black lipstick, I don't know. And then I didn't know that Carla was even who she was until I saw her uh, not that long later on the cover of Newsweek with her hands folded over a skull. And I said, "That's Carla." And anyway, no, had I been inclined towards Satanism, I had plenty of opportunities in San Francisco. Um, I'm not an atheist. And some people might wonder, because sometimes I sound like an atheist. I'm hypercritical of a lot of things that don't seem logical, even though I'm not logical most of the time. But here was one reason why I'm not atheist. It was in the 70s, and I was sitting in. I had just taken an I Ching reading. And I used to read the Book of Changes. I still do on occasion. I probably should read it more. I might not be such a decadent person, but because it is it's a discipline, uh, and there's always an improvement in it, and I have trouble with always improving. I tend to backslide a lot. Anyway, I had just taken this reading, and no, I hadn't taken the reading yet. In fact, I was sitting in my mother's place. Now, this place sits on a hill. She doesn't live there anymore, but it sits on a hill. It was over a canal, and quite a view. Nice little canal, and the lake is beyond there, and beautiful day. The birds are twerps. Everything's wonderful. And I'm listening to classical. I don't always listen to it, but this particular classical thing had a nice little ting memory to it. La 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 la. Anyway, it starts to pick up some tempo, but I notice some clouds coming in from the back, starting to come in, and as the music starts to intensify, the clouds are getting darker. And I'm not even stoned at this point, folks. I'm not. I didn't touch anything that day. I'm just sitting there, enjoying the show out the big picture window. And the clouds are getting darker and darker. And right when it gets to the crescendo, I swear to God, lightning bolt strikes right in the backyard. I swear to God, except that I don't know. Anyway, I swear that's what happened. I mean, it just right on timing, and man, I fell back. I fell back. I'm not going to do that to show you how it looks because you can imagine, I think. But I fell back out of my chair. Then I took the reading. And if I were really that great at the I Ching, which I'm not a master of anything really, uh, But I do remember, I don't remember the exact thing, but I remember the words. Shock, awe, man. Man is in our awe of the power of God. And I'm going, nah, that was a coincidence, man. That was a coincidence.